So can you tell us a little bit about the property and how you got into hosting?
We are doing because, first of all, I really like, hosting, and I'm really like to take care about people and to give, my best, because I always do what I want to receive from my guests. So I hope everybody is enjoying, the stay in my apartment. So the idea came like 6 years ago, and we bought the apartment and we start to rent it, and I see the feedback from the people that everybody likes it, and they're happy living in my apartment, and I'm happy too, when I see that people are enjoying. Yeah, exactly.
So what do you think is down to your success then? Because obviously anyone can have an apartment, but to host it and get good reviews and have people come back and actually enjoy the property, what do you put down to that?
I think taking care about people and taking care about, your own place, which it's making, this reviews and the feedback from people, because I always try to do the things like I want to receive, because I also traveling a lot, So, for example, if I'm going like in one hotel or an apartment or something like this, and when I see, for example, it's not clean or it's not, I don't like that kind of thing. So I'm trying, that when somebody's coming in my house, in my home, it's feeling like
what makes you feel happy and comfortable to want to stay.
So I think this, that's the thing that people like.
So putting yourself in that position of, if I was renting this
property,
would I be
exactly.
happy?
Will I be happy? Will I live, I want to stay here, or I want to come back, And I'm always trying, to meet the people also, like to ask them if they need something like daily, and if they, maybe some, the information that they need, or any help, and I don't know. I think, you just need to be a nice person, and, just, to be as you are, just give the people also, the...
Like you said, that home from home, and
exactly.
what you would like is something that obviously is portrayed. Which is nice, because like I said, the devil's sort of in the details. And for me, when I stay here, it's the little things that I think, when you stay in other properties, maybe the owner hasn't thought about, which isn't a problem, but it's those little touches that make all the difference. So what advice would you give to someone who was looking to rent, and obviously knowing that it's a very competitive market? What would you advise them, and what would help give them that edge?
If you do something, do it like the best you can. I think that's my opinion, and just try to be a nice person. I have my number. Like they can call me on WhatsApp. I think this is the easiest way, to communicate. And I can always answer to any question. I can always help them, with any issue, or if they, they have anything that they need, they need me. I'm always, available.
And that is a good bonus, because sometimes when you go to places like they said the person isn't always available, so it's good to know that you are always on hand.
I'm trying to be 100%. Even maybe, if sometimes maybe it's not in the same minute, but I'm trying,
You're not sort of in another country.
Exactly.
So you can. So that's always nice.
To have the
that reassurance, I think, for a lot of people when they travel.
Exactly, because I think when somebody knows that can find the help that they need, for example, the tourists that are coming, not everybody knows the place, and it's very nice when somebody it's guiding you and telling you exactly, for example, the restaurant where you want to eat, or the beautiful beaches that we have around, that kind of stuff, what you can do with the kids, or like the young people, what they can do there, so
and give them all that information. It is really, really helpful. What would be your top place to go to, and what would be your best experience of living here?
The best place to go, I like, for example, Benagil. I think it's a very nice place to go, and I think everyone that coming here in Algarve need to visit Benagil. Marina of Albufeira, Quinta do Lago, Val do Lobo. These are special areas which are very, interesting and nice, beautiful. Also Old Town Albufeira, which and like the English street, they Albufeira they're calling like this, or like all the disco bars and every kind of fun you can find. It's Essentially, Albufeira in special, it's a very quiet place during the year, and I think it's very nice for kids, for family with the kids, you know, like staying here, school, kindergartens. For the tourists, it's a nice weather, beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
That's, you know, I think, in my opinion, I think really Portugal, Algarve especially, have very nice, beautiful, clean beaches. I know that's I think it's one of the, you know, top of, you know, of Europe, maybe. Yeah. And I think this is a good exactly. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today, and again, well done for your success and having a beautiful apartment.
Thank you very much.
I definitely recommend staying here.
Thank you.